Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Wiki City Beta. I'm pretty sure this is going to go up before the other episode that I explained why I haven't been recording, I guess, but in this episode I'm going to explain why I haven't really been recording or posting very much, and that's mostly because I was just I was gonna say bored, not bored, but anyways, let's move on because I did a lot of stuff in between the last episode and this episode, which I just remembered. So I bought the bomb tower upgrade place. I'm not sure if I did that in the last episode, but then I spent a lot of time getting a bunch of research to get the Moab Mauler research, or ability, and now I've got 7,500 cash that I want to use, and I've already got the Glaive Ricochet, I've got that and all that, so I'm going to get double shot on the Ninja Monkey. And I probably could have started that before recording or something, but I just want to get that on screen, I suppose. Now, I've got 2,000 Bloontonium, so I can't do anything with that. Thermal balloons need a lead propulsion lab, so I'm going to build a lead propulsion lab. With Monkey vs. Monkey, that's Bloontonium generator, do not need that. Rubber repair nanotech, lead propulsion lab, that needs 4,000. I have 3,000, so actually, wait a minute, I was about to do the Moab thing, but let's get some more bomb ranges before I do that. So it takes 10 minutes, so that's going to be about halfway through the episode, which is fine. Probably could have started building these before I started the episode, but I want to actually show you guys what I'm doing on screen rather than just like one quick look like, oh hey, look at this thing that I'm doing, and then just skip it. But anyways, this is a lead class balloon tile thing, and I'm actually going to use my 3 friend supply drop things today, just because I feel like using it all in this one battle, even though I probably should have saved it for a better time to use it or something. But let's go with a Ninja Monkey because ninjas are awesome, and I'm going to place it right here. Probably not the best place to put it, yeah, especially now that I look at it more. Probably should have placed it a little higher up or something, but it doesn't make that much of a difference because I'm about to get a supply drop, which I actually did just get the supply drop. I was expecting 2 more to appear. I guess they're going to appear in 2 more rounds, but or in the next 2 rounds. So then get that other supply drop to get myself more money. Now, you might be able to tell that I sound like I'm sort of losing my voice already. That's because I recorded 6 episodes today. I recorded this week's Tuesday and Thursday videos. The Race the Sun, Hearthstone, Surgeon Simulator, 2 episodes each. So that's 6 episodes. They're each about 23 minutes long. So that means about 2 hours of talking. Oh man, saying it out loud makes it sound so much more tiring than I thought it was just in my head. So anyways, so that's why I sound tired or out of breath or something in this episode, just because I've already talked so much already. But yeah, I'll still record this and probably a Bloons Wiki battles will probably go up before this, so I'm going to be recording after this and blah blah blah. But anyways, while this match is going, I'll just let you know that the reason why I wasn't really uploading anything, or well, I might have uploaded something last week for you, but this week for me, because I'm recording this on April 2nd. But anyways, because Monday I was not able to record, and that would have messed up my whole schedule by putting a day off or whatever, missing a day or something. And at first I was thinking, okay, I'll just post something on Saturday if that should have been up Monday, and then that'll make it all even. Which still sounds kind of like a good idea, but already too late for that because on April 1st, April Fool's Day, I'll talk about April Fool's in like my Bloons Wiki battles episode, maybe, or some other episode. But that day, yesterday for me, probably like last week for you, well, almost last week for you, but I had plans to go do something that would have been really awesome. But I didn't find out about that thing that was going to happen until like the night before, and I was just really excited because like, oh, I can do this. I would need to do this thing and this thing, but it would be kind of hard work, but I would do it. I'd be able to make it. And then it just, all of this negativity slipped into my head and wasn't able to do it, and that made me pretty bummed out and maybe all sad and stuff, and didn't record anything and didn't want to post anything. I'm not sure if it was that day or on Monday that I uploaded that little 7-second clip saying that, you know, that I wouldn't be posting any videos or something. But anyways, and oh, look out, some lead balloons are on the way. And oh, wait a minute, lead balloons. I totally forgot about lead balloons. So, oh man, that's bad. I am using up a bunch of Bloonstones right now by spending it on those red hot spikes. I totally forgot about the lead balloons. Oh man. This is not good. Not good. Let's see, just use this for red hot rings. Probably could have put that a little closer, but totally forgot about lead balloons. So glad that I didn't actually lose because of that, but well, gotta get some boomerang thrower now. But it's already round 10 of 13, so it's not a huge deal. Anyways, what was I talking about? So yeah, that's why I posted a little clip saying that I wasn't going to be able to post anything for a while. And because I really do need to get a job. And I know I've mentioned that in previous videos. I know I've been mentioning it for a while, but it's true. I really do need a job, and I haven't been searching very much. Which actually reminds me I need to start applying for jobs. But anyways, sorry to like throw my personal life in here, which I mean it's not really my personal life, but it's still, I guess, more information than you really need to know, I suppose. But yeah, just letting you know that once I do get a job, because I really do need a job, I'm probably not going to be able to post as often. I'll still definitely try to post. I'm not just going to give up on YouTube because I have a job, but it'll definitely be less often or less frequent. And I'll probably, didn't realize that's the end of the round, but I'll probably, what's it called? Oh, Blessed Dart increases Dart Monkey Dart Pierce by 20%, which 20%, kind of hard to determine what 20% is, but kind of funny that I got it next to a Dart Monkey thing. Anyways, let's not deal with camo lead yet, and we'll just continue on with this lead thing. And because now I remember that it's lead, I'm gonna actually focus on getting. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use a boomerang thrower. I'm gonna use a bomb tower. Probably not the best strategy, I suppose, but might as well use a bomb tower because I have them, and of course now I'm already missing a balloon because of the speed of it. So yeah, probably a bad idea. I should probably not have started off with a bomb tower. Gonna be losing some lives. Probably not gonna lose because of it, but we'll be losing a couple lives. Now I'm gonna be using this Dart Monkey for a couple reasons. One, because I just got that Dart Monkey Pierce thing, the Blessed Dart special upgrade thing. Not really a special upgrade, but sort of like a deluxe upgrade, but not quite. Just increases the amount of balloons that it can pop through, which it says 20%, which it's kind of hard to quantify 20%. Like, unless you're able to pop through 5 balloons, then 20% is just 1 extra balloon, which doesn't sound like very much, and it's really not that much. But if you get the what's it called, the Spike-a-Pult thing. Oh wow, I wasn't. I closed my eyes and I wasn't looking and saw that. But anyways, it's fine. I wasn't doing very good. Bomb tower is not a very good starting tower. More of a support, I suppose. But let's get the boomerang thrower then, because the boomerang thrower does have lead protection. And while I'm probably not going to be facing any lead soon, I'm just going to get it first, just to be safe. And of course I'm going to be running into a very similar problem as I did with the bomb towers, that I don't have a very fast attack rate, so the faster balloons are going to be able to slip right through. So this is also not a very good decision, but oh well, doesn't make that big of a difference. But even if I lose, I don't really lose anything, it's just I have to start it over. But anyways, what was I saying? Saying something. I'm getting so distracted. Ah man, I feel so much more tired than I thought I was going to feel recording this, because I was just recording this other episodes. Now it's fine in the other episodes, but then now that I'm recording this episode, I feel a lot tired. But oh, that's right, the Spike-a-Pult. The Spike-a-Pult on the Dart Monkey, and wow, I'm really losing lives a lot. Let's try this one more time. And no, I don't want to watch a free video with Thingamajig, but probably could have used a supply drop. That would have been nice, but probably wouldn't have made much of a difference. So what I'm going to do is place the Spike Factory back here. And the reason why I'm placing the Spike Factory rather than like ninjas or something like I did last time is because obviously ninjas at the moment don't have the ability to pop through lead. So I don't want to deal with lead. Or I do want to deal with lead, I just can't deal with lead with the ninjas. So obviously the only 2 towers that I have that can pop lead, the bomb tower and the boomerang thrower, and they're not the only power. The 2 that I was using, the bomb tower and the boomerang thrower, those can pop lead, but they're not very good against the rest of the balloons. They're not amazing against the rest of the balloons, especially not on this stage. But Spike Factory is able to pop lead, and at the moment is doing pretty good against the other balloons. And because I know the lead aren't going to appear that soon, then I'm going to get the faster production so that it's able to pop the rest of the balloons pretty easily, rather than the red hot spikes, because the red hot spikes would only help you against the lead balloons. The lead balloons. Anyways, that's a dumb joke, but anyways, what was I saying? Oh, right, faster production, because that will help against the rest of the balloons rather than just the lead balloons. So yeah, there's that. Now, I feel like I should talk about something like important. Not like there's something that I'm thinking of that I think I should talk about, just like I feel like there's something that is probably somewhere in the back of my head that I should probably bring up and talk about, but not at the front of my face. That didn't make sense. Not on the tip of my tongue, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know, what else is new? So yeah, and stuff. But yeah. I feel very like whatever about this recording, which is a bad attitude to have, but it might be entertaining for some of you. Let me know in the comments, is this entertaining, my attitude? I'm probably not really going to be able to change my attitude, either to this or from this, whether or not you do or do not agree, or not agree, but I like this, this mood that I'm in, but doesn't really bother me if you don't like it. It's just one episode. I'm sure I'll have this attitude in another episode, or I've had it, if I have had it, had this mood in another episode or something, but probably not the norm, this sort of whatever feeling, I suppose, being all tired and stuff, although I really need to space out. I was going to say space out my recordings, but not space out. Spread apart, I suppose, which I guess is kind of the same thing. But anyways, a random topic that I do kind of feel like talking about is the game Goat Simulator that Tobuscus was playing, or is playing, or whatever. It came out in April Fool's Day, which now I feel like, oh, I do want to talk about April Fool's Day, but I'll mention it later in the episode probably, or just another video. Anyways, out of breath. I was gonna yawn for a second, but what was I saying? Oh, right, Goat Simulator. I watched Toby play it, and I thought that game was hilarious. And I thought, oh, I want to play it. Even if I don't do a Let's Play, I definitely want to play it. So I bought the game for like 10 bucks, and I downloaded it, I started it up, and it was going really slow and like laggy. I was like, oh great, gotta lower the resolution. I had to lower it to like 500 by 400 and lower all the graphic settings for it to play relatively smoothly. Like, either my computer sucks, or that was a really high-intensive game that my computer just could not handle for some reason. And I feel like it was like one of the worst 10 bucks that I ever spent. But not because of the game. The game itself is fine. I was able to play it relatively well, and the game was fun. But just because of my lack of ability to play smoothly because of that, I would definitely recommend to all of you, make sure you have a decent computer before you get that game. Now, I got this missile launcher because I want to help out and stuff. I want to use the bomb tower, even if it's not very efficient, I suppose. I guess a lot of these balloons and stuff, but just to help out so that the Spike Factory doesn't have to do all the work. But yeah, it's not really that helpful because of how it is. If it had Cluster Bomb, that'd be a little bit more helpful. But yeah, like I said, not very great. But gonna get this Glaive Ricochet. Well, actually, I'm probably not gonna have enough time to get it unless I just sell this and get the Glaive Ricochet to make that a little bit easier. I'm not really sure how well that works. But I do have lead now, and lead popping. I mean, there are lead balloons now, and I do have lead popping ability, so that's nice. But just get a couple more boomerang thrower power in here, just to make sure that I'm helping out and stuff. But anyways, I say anyways a lot, which I usually say. I usually say that I say anyways a lot every time I say anyways, relatively frequently. But now I've got 3 more bomb towers, so what I'm going to do is go here to this Moab Graveyard, and why do I keep right-clicking? The Moab Graveyard, not 100% sure how powerful I'm going to be against this, like how well I'm going to do, but I'm going to get Moab Maulers, obviously, because it gives you a bunch of money to start off with, which is really nice, but still not sure how well I'm going to do. I think the first time I was actually able to beat this, I had like 5 Spike Factories, 8 snipers, and like 7 Moab Maulers or something like that. Definitely a lot more than I have now. So I really don't think I'm going to be able to beat this. But, you know, might as well try. So a bunch of dart monkeys going to be all up in here. With, going to give them triple dart if I can afford enough triple darts on all of them. And more range so that they're able to attack the Moab class balloons from a larger distance, because in case you're not familiar with this challenge, basically it's just a bunch of Moabs, then a bunch of BFBs, then a couple ZOMGs that I have to beat, and that's going to be pretty difficult, so definitely not going to make it with this setup that I have. If I had, what's it called, Bloon Jitsu, not Bloon Jitsu, or if I had Bloon Jitsu Masters, that'd be helpful, but I don't know, I've got 4 Moab Maulers, which actually got rid of the Moab layer pretty quickly, but I'm also going to have to deal with BFBs, and that's going to be more difficult, and then the ZOMGs, so, oops, no, I didn't mean to sell it, which, I mean, I still survived that round, but it's fine. So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, that's right, I only have 1 sniper. I don't know why I was expecting I had more snipers, but increase that and all that and stuff, just to get as much popping power as I can, because I do have so much money. Obviously, I did just run out of money for a second, but the Moabs do help and give out a lot of money. I'm not sure if the tack shooter would be best served at the beginning to deal with the Moab layer, or farther back to deal with the balloon layer, I suppose. But I have no idea. So let's get this. I'm gonna make it a what's it called? Oh wow! I'm gonna make it a glaive ricochet, because that will be really helpful for that moment right there when a bunch of balloons just went by. And I've got a lot of bloon stones, so I do want to try a couple times. Although I'm sure, no, this isn't good. Well, you know what? I'm going to continue one more time. I'm going to sell these to get more, what's it called? More glaive ricochet, because more glaive ricochet would be really helpful actually against all the ceramic balloons that pop out after the Moab layer bursts. So I can get one more, because I can only afford one more, or only have one more, and then just place these dart monkeys out, a couple there. So now I might be able to make it, maybe. Hopefully, because now I've got a bunch more glaive ricochet, and dang, I still can't do it. Okay, no, okay, I'm not going to keep doing that, because I'm spending a bunch of balloon stones, and I'm not making any progress. So it's going to take a lot more time to do that level thing. So, anyways, in case, well, yeah, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, that's right. I'm going to be keeping these episodes around 23 minutes, because that's about the length of a standard 30-minute episode on TV. Obviously, saying 23 minutes is around the same time as 30 minutes doesn't necessarily sound right, especially if you're like from Britain or something, or not really Britain, but just like the non-America places. And Britain is not the only non-American place, I know, but I just know specifically, like for when I was watching Doctor Who on BBC America or whatever, or online or whatever it is, I found out that apparently Britain, or at least some European places, don't have commercials on their TV, or at least not like in between the episode. It's like either after or before or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but I just know that they don't have commercials necessarily the same way America does. So that's kind of interesting. I find that very interesting. Obviously, but I think it'd be kind of nice to have the show at the very beginning and a bunch of commercials at the end, although that would be kind of bad for advertisers, because then they know that, at least for Americans, we're just going to watch the show, and then once advertisements kick in, we're just going to stop watching. So not very good for advertisers, makes sense and all that. But anyways, because of advertisements and commercials and such, generally if a TV show is meant to be played for 30 minutes, then the actual episode is only about 23 minutes, and then there's about 7 minutes of commercials, which is about 1/5, a little more than 1/5 of the 30-minute time slot is filled up with commercials. Which I don't know why I'm specifying that, it just seems interesting to me, I suppose. But that's why each actual episode is only about 23 minutes long, so if you're watching it like on DVD or on the website where there's no commercials or something like that, then it only takes about 23 minutes to watch it. So in that sense, I only want to keep these videos around 23 minutes rather than try to end it around 30 minutes, because then that just seems more right, I suppose. I don't know why, but then because they're all 23 minutes, and because I'm trying to record them all so much, or so much at once, then that's really going to take a, I was going to say take a beating on my voice, but it's going to take a toll on my voice, I suppose. I'll probably get used to it eventually as I practice and all that, but definitely going to end up being tired after a lot of these recording sessions, and there's going to be more episodes where I'm tired, I suppose, which I suppose that's more just because of how I'm pacing myself, not necessarily the length of the video. And because that means it's like an hour of recording for each day, so that's about 5 hours that I'm recording total, which is crazy. Except for Bloons Wiki 2. Those I'm going to keep to the same pattern than I have already, where it's just two attempts per episode, I suppose, rather than like dragging it on to 23 minutes or cutting it down to 23 minutes, depending on how long or short the video is, or how long short the stage is. And then also for Bloons Side Offense Live Deluxe Edition, once I get back into that, it's just going to be however long it takes to complete one level, rather than, like I said, with whatever it was I was saying. So, anyways, building a glaive thrower and red heart rings just to deal with any leads that might pop through, because I didn't want to get the lead ability on the Spike Factory, just because, like I said, it only affects leads and it doesn't really increase the potency of anything else. And same thing with the glaive ricochet, but it's much less expensive on the glaive ricochet than it is on the Spike Factory. And not glaive ricochet, but glaive thrower, because it's not ricocheting yet. But I will be getting glaive ricochet once I have enough money. Speaking of money, no, I'm not going to talk about money. For a second I was like, oh yeah, money, that's a thing I could talk about, but no, I don't want to talk about money. Bloons Side Offense Battles, probably same thing, around 23 minutes. Did I lose any lives right there? No, I don't think I did. But it's just because all the spikes went away right at the end of the map. I thought I ran out of spikes. Anyways, as I was saying, I think at one point I was talking about Bloons Side Offense Battles or something. I don't know. Totally lost track of my train of thought. Let's close this. But what was it? Someone at some point had mentioned wanting me to play with a webcam. I could do a webcam, but I'm not, because one, that means I'd actually have to like shower and be presentable when I record this, but two, because I did kind of do a webcam for a little bit previously with my Bloons Side Offense 5 Deluxe Edition videos. I think it was like 1 or 2 episodes where I did a webcam, and I generally got negative reviews on that. Not like people dislike the video, like literally dislike, but, well, I guess literally dislike would be not clicking this like button or something, I don't know. But I didn't really get many great reviews on that. No one really said like, yeah, keep the webcam or anything. It was just something I was kind of testing out. But then there's also like problems with lowering the quality of, it lowered the quality of the actual video because of it and everything. So it's not that big a deal, but it was something, I suppose. Now, wait a minute. I had 3,000, that's right, because I think I wanted the thing and I needed 4,000, but I only had 3,000 at the time, and then I think that's when I bought these, so that cost some money, and then all that happened. Lame. Not sure why I said it like that, but let's see, so basically, oh yeah, I have to give these away, and I have, obviously, a couple more friends now, or friends added, so I can only give out 3 crates, so basically what I'm going to do, since I only have 5, is one day I'm going to send it to the top 3, then the next day I'm going to send it to the bottom 3, which does give Reddit an extra one, I guess, every other day. But as I accumulate more friends, if any of you want to add me as a friend, I'll try to figure out some way to do it more evenly so that no one's getting more than the other and no one's not getting any, all that. But anyways, what was I going to say? If you want to add me, I think you have to go to Ninja Kiwi and like search my name or something. I haven't actually added anyone else as friends, it's just them adding me as friends, which is mutual, but I haven't actually searched out for anyone. And so the way that works, I suppose, you'd have to ask people in the comments, because I'm not 100% sure, but I think you look up my name, which is Patrick Ochoa 2 on this thing, It's the same as my channel name, just with a 2 after it. The number 2, not the word 2. And anyways, I'm kind of wanting to wait just a little bit longer, but I think I'm just going to end it here and then do this off screen or something. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.